Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. So this is a heart to heart video, and if you really like certain kind of videos, even though if you're new here, then heartily welcome to Rupa underscore Rice family. Don't forget to subscribe and you can keep watching me. You'll definitely get at least one point to learn. I'm hoping so, because if you watch my previous videos, I don't leave my viewers with a feeling of left out, bored, or even if you know all those things, I leave you with a gentle reminder. So that is for sure. So yeah, if you like, keep watching, and you can see there's a lot of energy difference in my videos. In certain video I will be with a high dopamine, with a high energy, and in certain videos I am very subtle with my energy like this. In some videos I forget to smile even. So this is because I'm struggling with my energy management, and you can see the tiredness on the face in some of my videos. So yeah, just ignore that. And coming back, in our 20s, it's been a while that I sat with viewers and spoke like this. So I just came back to do this heart to heart video on there's a topic that's going in my mind currently. So let's talk about it. We all struggle a lot, struggle with time management, energy management, and there's a feeling of fire, that we want to thrive in our 20s. But most of us end up feeling burned out, or end up feeling like, oh, I'm not born for this corporate jobs, I cannot work under someone like this. Sometimes I feel like, why should I even kill my self respect when it's hurting my self esteem? I can't even open my mouth and tell someone that you are doing wrong. Don't try to do that. I don't feel these kind of feelings. In fact, I feel the next level. Like, don't dare to do that. This is what my tone looks like. My braveness, my boldness cost me some, uh, you know, problems, or you can say that people will not tend to mingle with you when you show certain level of boldness in the office, in your professional life. But it's okay. I don't want to normalize whatever they're trying to behave. Everyone will be like, these all are common, you have to withstand. See, withstanding is different from suffering. So you're allowing the person to take charge of you, bear all this disrespect, professional bullying, with in the name of withstanding to the problems. I draw a fine line there, but people truly have problem with it. They think that, okay, this girl is so much with pride, she have a lot of attitude. Honestly, women hate me more than men. I don't know why, but I have more woman haters. At the same time, I have more uh, students, female students, to categorize in a clear way. There are so many students, girls who love me more than boys. So, for a certain age, I'm an inspiration, or is it right to say this way? I don't know. But they show a lot of love towards me, and for a certain age, I'm a complete, like hate kind of a relation. So we, despite of all these things surrounding us, still want to thrive so hardly. And where does this all the emotion to thrive comes from? I don't see this energy is pure, something ours, something what we want to do. These days it's a great struggle than previous generation, because we don't know what we want. We normally graduate, if possible postgraduate, then get into the society, then do job. In the process of doing job, we realize what's our passion is, or we complete our graduation just to have a strong backup or a degree, and then which is reliable, completely opposite to the stream that we are passionate about, then get into the market, then we have to explore our passion. It's really tough and time taking. Now you have to again spend 4 hours. It's not easy to build something, right? Even though if you are graduated, in a different stream and want to get into the market and then develop, become successful in your passionate field, that takes at least 4 to 5 years. It's equal to you getting educated in it, right? So it's not easy and we have to go through a lot. In fact, most of them don't realize immediately. They explore the market, they get into jobs, two, three jobs, and then they realize, oh, this is not what I want. I want to do something else. Then they will resign, come out, and then they will shift the field. So I feel this fear of thriving will always throw us into the process of get going. You know, be that girl who never stops in between. You have to be fast. And I want you to actually stop and connect to your inner child. Look back where this actually started from. Is it truly that thriving energy we have, or are we running with fear of settlement? I felt it, honestly. Because now I'm in this position, I can clearly see what all youngsters are going through. I'm, in fact, way more clear than what my friends go through. In parent teacher meeting, when I sit or when other faculty sit, I see it as a complaint mania rather than just appreciating a student about their talents. Honestly, it's a complaint mania. They don't appreciate students at all. In fact, they come up with this tone. He's actually a very good student with 98%, but the only fault he have is he talks a lot. So if he reduces that, he's gem. So they want to point out that one negative quality now, just because they think that the person is unable to handle if he's comprehended. I feel we push students, first of all, to an extent where they have to be topper of the college or a very good grade. If not, the person cannot survive in the society. And I wonder, the same college will give you training, CRT training. I think every BTech student who's watching this will understand. If they have CRT classes, in the same CRT classes, they are trained very differently how they have to answer interview questions, which is never taught in the college. And CRT, honestly, I feel there is no connection between the CRT classes and the subject that is taught. They won't ask you all these kind of questions. And once you crack the interview, then you get into the company where the company atmosphere is very different. He will give you training. You will work according to the training, what you have learned in that training. And what are we actually learning in this 4 years? Okay, let's not point out or get there where we talk about education system and what we are exactly studying, for what purpose we are studying, etc., etc., because it's a very deep topic and we can do one other video on it, honestly. But I really want to talk about the things which are under our control, how we can fix it. My gosh, I mean, we are, imparting a lot of fear into the next generation, passing on that fear to the next generation. And if you don't have a degree, a proper degree, you cannot survive. What are we actually doing? What are we are actually educating them? While we are graduating, we are not even allowed to explore our passion. Let's be authentic to ourselves or to our surrounding friends at least. That let's ask each other, like, how many of you are allowed to explore your passion along with your graduation? You're not even allowed to look towards that side just because your graduation will get spoiled. Honestly, there's so many videos, there's so many short films and movies that if you allow a child to explore the passion, they'll do really good in their education. I have myself seen in my life with my eyes, live in front of me. Really, if students are allowed to explore the passion, they'll do too good in their education. Somehow that happens, but people think and parents think, they're afraid, they're so much fear in them that what if his education goes bad. So yeah, this is what I exactly mean. Graduation, along with exploring passion, if it goes simultaneously, this person will not waste this 4 years, right? Because I've seen so many students don't like what they're doing. They're forced to take BTech just because the parents want to. They don't want to study. I have seen students detained wantedly because they want to get into degree or other courses. They're not interested in BTech. So yeah, this is what I mean. I see Gen Zs being extremely confused with what they have to do next. There is AI in the market. There are every sector that is completely saturated. They feel overwhelmed with multiple options. They feel overwhelmed with the competition in every option that they have. Extremely competitive sectors. And of course, they do have options, but they are highly competitive as well. Everywhere it's occupied. And now we cannot talk about just MBBS and BTech because BTech, we don't know what we have to do with the certificates. This is what people who graduated from BTech are telling. They have to take a field shift after a certain while. And we all know that people who get into corporate companies talk about after 40 plus, what is our security? So these are corporate crises. Let's not get into that topic as well. But I think we have to work on our fear, what we are carrying from years. And thinking in 20s, that fear pushes us a lot. We assuming it that it's a thriving energy. We have to do something. We have to thrive. We have to, be really in a good status in the society. We feel that this go energy is thriving. That is actually the fear of what if I cannot make it. I hope everyone who's listening to this can figure this out. Um, and how did I control it? And I hope this will be helpful to you as well. If not, you can find your way to control it. We actually define ourselves with one identity, and we call ourselves the same thing. I've mentioned as one of my previous videos as well. I'll link the video in the description box below. You can watch this video. This is really something that you need to have these days. Multiple talent. In fact, why we have to describe ourselves with one identity? I have a degree. I agree. I have a post graduation. I agree. But why we have to be only in a certain sector? Why can't we expand our wings? That's my question is. When a career option is becoming a trend in the market, we have to live with fear, a constant fear. What if this field start experiencing a down streak in the society just because it's not trend anymore? Now there will be some other kind of technology will be taking over that sector and you have to shift your field again. So we have to constantly live with this fear. I started telling myself, uh, I am a very creative person. Explore as many as possible. Don't stick to one. And in fact, this helped me a lot. Everyone who have creative mindset never wants to stick to one domain. They want to expand themselves and be with multiple domains. They love to do that. And this is truly an opportunity, in fact, a blessing to a creative mindset or the one who loves studying. They can do many certifications, how many they want, or they can also spread their wings to multiple domains. And if the one who is extremely not interested into, spreading his wings to multiple domains or want to do many things in life, for them, current trend, current certification, current field. That's the only practical plan we can go with. And just let me know how far you can agree with this perspective, because this is purely my perspective. I'm sharing it on this platform. But if you want to share something else, a different perspective, really love to know it, because the more the higher perspective we get, the more clearly we can walk. Honestly, I feel this is my clarity. I love to be creative with my life. I love to spread my wings, and nothing can stop me now, because I have fixed this in my mind that if one certificate cannot satisfy me, I'm going to do multiple certifications. So, yeah, just let me know what your thoughts on it. Are you driving with fear or wanting to let go of this fear and explore your life? How thriving looks for you like? For me, thriving is not. I've just let go of this energy. Definition of success, the definition of thriving for me is very different. So if people ask me like how much are you earning, I ignore that question, because for me, thriving is not how much I earn. Thriving is not what car I have. Thriving is not what kind of house I have, etc. etc. For me, thriving is literally exploring the career options, like doing wider level of certifications. So this is thriving for me. So what is thriving for you? Are you literally assuming fear as your go 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 kind of energy? Define thriving energy according to you in the comment box below. I would really love to read all the comments. And if you like such kind of videos, then don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon, so whenever I upload the video, you will receive a notification. Also, like and share at least to one person if you really value my content. Thank you so much for watching till the end and joining Rupa underscore rise. Thank you.